Hey, this is John Botel and we are inside the UpTrack app here. So I just wanted to give you a very quick tour and demonstration of exactly what the app is, how it works, so you can get a feel for the kind of quality of the work that Alex has done in putting this together. So this is actually just one of the test accounts that we have in UpTrack. And as you can see, it's very clean and very easy to use. So in order to get started, you just want to add a site that you want to track. So you just hit the plus key. I'm going to give that a site name. So I'm just going to call this demo site 1. I'm going to add that new site. So now we are inside the demo site 1. And we want to add a campaign because each site is going to have its own campaigns. So we just click on new campaign and we get to choose on whether we would want to add a single track campaign or a funnel track campaign. Now, a single track campaign, as you might suspect, is just a single link to track a single page. For the purposes of this demonstration, I want to show you how to track a sales funnel so that you can see just how simple it is to be able to track anything from, as we said, the initial opt-in right the way through to the 4th link in the 90-second follow-up email. Everything can be tracked. There is no limit on the number of links that you can track and the number of conversions that you can track. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump into the sales funnel here. I'm going to track a sales funnel. And that opens up this user interface. And we get to choose our parameters so that we can set what we're tracking. Now the first box here is the medium. It's asking what kind of traffic are we tracking. So we can choose from paid search, social media, email, mobile, blogs, classified ads, press releases, referrals, display ads, or other. So we get a whole host of things we can choose here. So let's just choose blogs for now. We're going to choose our landing page URL. So I'm just going to choose my website, johnbotel.com. Obviously we could have that wherever we want, /test. I don't have anything there, so I'm not going to use that because it won't make any sense. But johnbotel.com, that's fine. And then we get to choose the campaign name. We can name this anything we want. I'm just going to call this demo test 1. And then we can actually name the traffic source because obviously the blogs could have numerous traffic sources. So let's say that I'm actually getting this from one of my blogs coming through. I'm going to call it the Cash Hive. And that's going to be the name of the traffic source. And then up here on the right hand side, it's asking for the ad content. So basically what this is, it's saying what link from this traffic source does this relate to? Okay, so that's what it's asking. So in our case, we're going to be saying that this is going to be from banner 1. Okay, it's asking optional here in the blue is what kind of campaign type is it. This is actually going to allow you to be able to track your profit and your return on investment, your ROI. So we can go pay-per-click, monthly type of payment, or one-time payment. So why don't we do one-time payment and we'll say it's a $10 bounty. And we can choose the payment date that that's to be paid. Go to March, let's say the 31st of March. And we're going to save that. So now you can see we've got the beginning of our funnel. And we have all of the information right above it here telling us what traffic this is tracking. Okay, but then this is obviously just the main offer. And we can just go into the little cog here and edit this. So this is for our conversion code. And we can say that the front end is, say, 1797. It gives us a conversion code here that we can drop on the thank you page so that we know it's converted. This is the first one, and we're going to call this front end offer. And we just save that. You can see it's all in there. So now, if I want to add extra links to this and extra stages to this funnel, I can just hit the plus and we get another step in the funnel, of which I can just go in and grab the codes. And I'm going to say the upsell is 2797. That's order number 2. And we're going to call this 0201. And we can give it more app description and we can call it big upsell. And we're going to save. Okay, now we have, you can see the front offer and the 0201. And we want to add another step to it. We might want to do an 0202. So let me just click the little cog and we're going to say that this is 6797. and we're going to call this 0202. Let's call it second upsell, and we save. And you can see it's all laid out nice and easily. And if you notice at the bottom down here as well, it's actually bringing down all our statistics. Now, obviously, when it's not showing any clicks or visits or conversions because it's a brand new link, it's not been created yet. Okay, and the same thing is absolutely possible with downsells as well. It won't actually display as a graphically displayed downsell, but you can just click the button and just put it in as a separate step. So we will just call this, if it was 67 on the last one, let's say 47.97 for this one, and we'll call this downsell off 0202. We'll save that, and that'll be the conversion link for that. So now if we want to go and grab the tracking link, we just have to hit this button here. And it gives us two options. We can either grab the link for Google AdWords and Bing Ads, or we can grab the link for all the other ad networks. And you can choose either one as you need to. So I'm just going to copy this, and if I just hop over here to a new page and paste that in here, you can see it takes me directly to the blog. Now remember, these links are all fully cloaked. It's very important to cloak your links to get better deliverability of your marketing message. Okay, your links are being scanned by your ISP, by Facebook, by Google to decide on whether they are going to deliver them. Okay, they're deciding for you. And if you're uncloaking your links, if you're not cloaking your links, your chances of getting your message delivered are much, much lower. So this is what solves that problem. UpTrack will cloak the links fully for you so you don't have to worry about that. But there you go. That's how we do the link tracking. And this is going to give you all of the statistics you want. Now, if I actually just refresh this page, we should see that we had a click. And there it is. The click is right there. So you can see it updates in real time. It's very, very fast. It's very, very accurate, importantly. And as you can see along the bottom here, you've got all of the tracking statistics that you'd want to know. You've got your visits, your conversions, your conversion rate, the cost, the revenue, the profit, the cost per view. Everything you would need is all displayed at a glance in one place right below the funnel. And if you want to track different links, if you want to track your email sequences, as many different emails as you want, all of that can be done through this one interface, and everything will be displayed. If I go into the site overview here, if we added new campaigns for emails, for example, everything would be displayed here in the site overview level. Now let me just quickly show you about the A/B split testing. So I'm going to jump in here and create a new experiment, and we're going to call this demo test 1. Now actually I've only got one campaign under this site, so I'm going to have to test it against itself. If I had two campaigns, I could test them against each other. And so we want to send 50% of the traffic to one, and we're going to add a new product, and we'll just add 50% to the other. They're both the same here, but in reality they would be different. We're going to send the same percentage to each, and we're automatically going to send traffic to the winner after however many number of participants go through the funnel. And we can set that number, and we're going to set it at 1,000. And then we just create the experiment. There it is. It gives us the split test URL. So this is the URL you would promote to split test. If I open up a new window here, paste it in, and you can see very quickly bounces us straight in to the blog site again. And if I now come back to the site overview, you should see now, yep, we do indeed have 2 visits to that particular split test. So you can see how quickly and accurately it accounts for things. You can see how easy and intuitive it is to be able to use. Scroll down to the bottom of the page, hit the buy button now, because there has never been a better time to invest in a tool that you will use on a daily basis. You've got to be using tracking daily to know if you're profitable, if you're not profitable, if you're where you can improve your funnels, where they're falling down, where you need to address things. And there's never been a better time to be able to invest in a tool like that at the charter rate of $47. It will never be cheap again. And after the launch period, the price will revert to a monthly payment option, and all of the bonuses, the A/B split testing, the cost tracking, all of that, and the export ability, all of that will be as an upgrade feature to the monthly rate. Right now, $47, a one-time payment, will get you everything. So please don't lose out on this incredible offer. Scroll down to the bottom of the page and hit that buy button right now. Thanks a lot. We'll see you on the inside.